So this is one of those instances where I don't feel too creative. I don't feel too motivated to actually do anything, you know? I guess there comes a time sometimes when a person kind of like runs out of steam or he needs to just sit back, relax, and rejuvenate himself some way, somehow, possibly by way of a vacation or just some time to himself, to regroup. And that's how I've been feeling. And it's funny how the mind works, and it's amazing how essential it is to have a good frame of mind, a positive frame of mind, because even in light of that, here it is. While feeling the way I'm feeling, I chose to compose a video. So, in my darkest of moments, in my most unproductive moments, I'm still doing something that is productive. So riddle me that. Maybe that's what I needed. I just needed to ventilate and speak about how I'm truly feeling at this particular moment. The beauty of this channel and the beauty of the direction in which I've chosen to take this channel is pretty awesome, because there is always transparency, there is always realness, and there is no room for anybody to be misled. I vowed to myself that I would give the good, the bad, and the ugly, and for many reasons, because the reason why I started this channel was for its therapeutic properties, what it would do to me, to be able to sit before the masses and expose myself. In more ways than I would have liked to, but I know that a lot of people struggle with the same thing. A lot of people have their moments. Every dog has their day. And certainly this is one of my days. I don't know, I just woke up today feeling like that, and then I had I had some paperwork that I needed to take care of, and that didn't go very smoothly. So it kind of like just, my day was kind of like downhill since then. And although I shouldn't allow that one particular event or mishap pretty much dictate the course of the rest of my day, but it happens. And I've allowed it to happen because, you know what? Not every day is a monumental day. Not every day is peachy keen. Not every day is a honey bun. It's not sweet every fucking day for me. I have my moments. I'm a human being like everybody else. And this is a testament of that. And this is me putting it out there that it's okay to not be okay. It's okay. It's okay for me not to feel at 100% at one time or another throughout the year or a week or for however many days. It's totally okay, because I'm a human being like everybody else. And today is one of those days, I kind of like have one of those fucking attitudes. I just want to just relax and lay back and sort of like gather my thoughts and just chill. And I'm entitled to that. But the type of person that I am, I would go hard on myself on a day like this. I don't allow myself to do just that when my mind is actually begging me to do that. It's like I still need to do something. And it's kind of weird, because it's like you become your opposition, you know, and that's okay too, because the mind is so powerful and so strong that at the end of the day, you all of that becomes settled, and you regroup, and you gather yourself up, and you restore order, and you get back to what you normally do and how you normally approach life. And that's what separates a lot of people. You know, some people fall into depression, and some people actually become suicidal. I mean, I wouldn't categorize what I'm feeling and how I'm feeling right now as depression, but I would say that because I'm not at 100%, then, you know, I'm not in a great mood. I'm not in a great frame of mind, as I usually am in. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm allowed to. I'm allowed to feel how I feel, and I'm allowed to have a dark moment, or a moment where I just feel vulnerable, and I'm okay with that, which is pretty cool in itself, because that seldomly happens with me. I'm always on my P's and Q's. I'm always happy-go-lucky for the most part. You know, life has been good. My family's good. So there's really no reason for me to feel the sort of anxiety that I'm feeling right now, or there's no reason for me to really feel down. And that's how I feel. But a lot of this is self-imposed, I'm sure, because things didn't go right for me today, you know. But I think I kind of woke up in that sort of mood, and whether it was that I wasn't able to accomplish what I set out to accomplish today, whether it was that or not, I I sit knowing that regardless of what it was, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine, and I'm entitled to have a dull moment. You know, have a moment where I'm not at my best and vulnerable, as I stated. So it's all good. But the beauty of it all is that even in this moment, I decided to vlog about it and to speak upon it. So that in itself is a positive, and that's great. And that's great. And even as I'm talking to you, I feel just, you know, my juices starting to flow, and I'm feeling that, who knows, coming to think about it now, maybe the reason why I'm feeling this way is because I haven't been very sociable lately. You know, in light of the pandemic, I kind of experienced something like this similar some time ago, when I did, I think, like 2 weeks quarantine, a solid 2 weeks without going out. And now that I think about it in hindsight, these are kind of like the same emotions that I went through then. So maybe what it is that I'm lacking is a bit more socialization, maybe going out a little more, and maybe grabbing a fucking beer, with a friend or something, and just chopping it up. Not that I have cabin fever at all, because I do go out and stuff, but maybe I'm just, missing the interaction between people. And maybe that's it. I don't know exactly. I can't really pinpoint it, but please excuse me, and I apologize if this is not one of those videos where I'm out and about and I'm more chipper or happy-go-lucky. I apologize for that. But I'm glad that you are actually viewing this channel, and maybe you experience days like this that you're not feeling top notch, and maybe you guys can shoot me a comment and let me know what is it that triggers you to feel that way, and then maybe I can kind of like diagnose myself and figure myself out, and kind of tweak that about me, so that every day is a sweet day. And that's kind of like pushing on the verge of impossibility, because there's always something that transpired that actually doesn't bring out the best in you. And but still in all, I mean, we're here, we're pushing forward, and we're still being creative even. And it's very important that we talk about it. A lot of times, I was always a firm believer that in life, you don't necessarily need anybody. And you know what? I stand fast on that. I don't believe you do, but the world is such a beautiful place with people that are like-minded and that care for you and that love you. It's a better place. It's a better place. It makes things a little less severe. It definitely dampens the blow of reality and life, because it can hit you hard at times. And but everything is well with me. Everything is well. All is good. This is just a moment that I'm sure shall pass, and I figure I share it because I'm sure that my situation is not unique. The emotions that I'm feeling right now and overcome with are not unique. I'm sure people experience this sometime or another in their life, and some people experience it day in, day out. It is not a good feeling. It is not a good place to be in. And as I've said, certainly I'm sure this will pass, because that is not the frame of mind that I'm usually in. This is not the energy that I exude or that I manifest. But I like it for right now because it is what it is. And I like it right now because it sort of brings me to reality and just kind of like reaffirms that, I am human and I'm allowed to feel emotions, and I'm allowed to feel weak or vulnerable sometimes. And it's okay. Anyway, I'll leave you guys on that note. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe. Take care of yourselves and each other. Peace.